Hello everyone, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day and making some really good trades. And boy, oh boy, what a day in the markets today, with Bitcoin holding up very well considering there was a broad market sell-off today in the S&P 500, in the Nasdaq, in the Russell 2000, in the Dow Jones, and the yields were skyrocketing. If you guys take a look at the 10-year yield, breaking new highs. So again, a very bearish day for equities and risk on assets, but Bitcoin held up very well. Okay, and now if we take a look at the daily time frame here, we can tell that we have a nice upsloping trend line on the RSI. So if this were to break here, then it would be very bearish for Bitcoin, and then that would expect us to be headed towards new lows. And I'm not talking about taking out the $15,000 level. We're going to take it one level at a time. I would be meaning taking out these lows at 25,000 and headed towards 21,000. Okay, and let's just take a look at market cipher here. We'll dive in right into the analysis, and we can see that we still have a good amount of red money flow here. You can see the VWAP is starting to decrease, and we just confirmed today with a red dot on market cipher A and market cipher B. So we should be headed down now to with a continuation pattern towards the downside, and this would essentially be a C wave now towards the downside, right around 21 to 23,000. But obviously, if the market keeps selling off like it is, like the S&P just keeps rolling over, and we start to head down to 4,200, then yeah, I'm probably I might extend my target just a little bit lower, maybe at the $20,500 level. But I'll go with the flow, right? We might not even get there. There's no guarantees in this market, and we just want to play this one by ear and just look at the chart. So again, I've been iterating this for quite a while. I think you guys have been watching my videos, and you've probably seen that I've been posting like non-stop bearish pattern videos for Bitcoin. And then yeah, I acknowledge that we may see a little bit of upside here, and that's exactly what's been going on. We saw a small bit in the market right in the last couple of days, but now, you know, it's hard for Bitcoin to really keep going up with the S&P and the Nasdaq, you know, just selling off so dramatically, right? But I still won't discount the fact that Bitcoin cannot come up, right? If we get a bounce in the market, Bitcoin could very easily rally back up to 28,500. It would, however, have to take out this peak here at 28,000. But if it can't take that out, then you're going to double top, and then you're going to start to roll back down. Okay, so looking at the smaller time frames like the 4 hour, it looks like you're potentially about to form a little bit of a green dot here on market cipher B, and that could potentially be very bullish for Bitcoin. You could see continuation towards the upside with some more green money flow, but if it starts to dwindle towards the downside, then I would become very concerned, and I would probably not chance any longs at that point. If we get on to some even smaller time frames, the 1 hour time frame is currently in red money flow, but you had a nice little big green dot here confirming a potential bottom and a potential long position for Bitcoin. So we'll have to see what happens in the overnight. Obviously, the markets tomorrow are going to open. If they open bearish, then it's possible that Bitcoin may continue towards the downside. But if we get a nice little bit of a relief rally here, it's possible that we start to come back up. Again, we are creating very big gaps in the S&P 500. So you got to be quite mindful of that, that we may come back up and start to fill some of these gaps. You know, we got one at 438. We got one here at 449, and I mean, this is just crazy right now because the market is gapping down, and we are making a lot of money with our short positions. But overall, you know, I mean, it's all up to you guys to do what you want with your money and to how you want to trade it. But overall, we got that big bearish signal on the daily time frame yesterday. On yesterday's video, which was last night. And I illustrated that we could be potentially seeing some downside here on the daily time frame with this red cross, as we've seen in the past as well, right? And if we look at the 12-hour time frame, we actually have many red crosses here, and not just on one chart, but multiple charts as well, illustrating the same thing. And the same on the 4-hour time frame, we actually saw a good amount of selling from the whales here, but we do have a nice little green cross on the 4-hour time frame. So this could mean that maybe we'll come back up and retest this high here and maybe double top, and then we'll start to come back down. But if we take it out, then you still have resistance here at 28,100, and you need to overcome this level if you are going to keep going higher. Okay, so it's all up to you how you want to take your trades. If you're really risk on and you're really bullish on Bitcoin, then obviously you can chance along here with a stop right below, and then hopefully you'll make some money. But if not, then the price is going to roll over here, and then the bears are going to take advantage of that, and they are going to push Bitcoin lower. Okay, and again, I'm very long-term bullish on Bitcoin, but obviously if you have such bullish news with the grayscale Bitcoin, and I know a lot of people put in comments in YouTube like if they were trading on news, which is which not really what you want to do, right? If you were in a bull market, then that's great, because if you're gonna get really bullish news in a bull market, then this is gonna propel Bitcoin to new highs, right? But if you're actually getting bullish news in a bear market, it could propel Bitcoin in the short term towards highs, so some short-term highs, but it's going to reverse back down very quickly, and that's exactly what we saw. And you can see that there's not enough buyers right now, and sellers are in control, and that's exactly what's being illustrated right here, right? Don't get me wrong, it's very bullish that the the grayscale won that lawsuit against the SEC, but you can see that kind of news should propel us to new highs, but it clearly didn't. And that's that's, if you guys want to know, if you're going to trade the news, you need to know what market environment you're in, and obviously it's not a very bullish environment that we're in right now. Obviously, the bullish environment should be coming shortly in the coming year, which is 2024. I expect Bitcoin obviously to potentially get into another bull run, but we'll take it step by step, and we'll see what the chart tells us then. Okay, so that's basically it. Just basically a nice little roundup for you guys for Bitcoin, and a little bit on the markets as well. If you guys have been following the dollar. The dollar is actually still very bullish. It's still in a strong uptrend. We got a nice little rejection here from 105.96, or sorry, 69. But if you start to break above this level here, then you might be coming back up to 106.5, and that's my next level of resistance that I'm going to be watching. And if you guys are inside the Discord, and you guys have access to my trades, and then that we've been accumulating all sorts of positions in terms of short positions, long positions, puts, calls, and we were just making a killing right now with the markets coming down. And we've been anticipating this move for quite a while, and it's actually really nice to see all these rewards being reaped in in only a couple of days here, right? So again, we'll see how the market reacts tomorrow and how everything trades out, but overall, it's looking very good for us. And again, I'm not expecting a full-on collapse. I'm obviously not I don't want that to happen, because that would be terrible for the economy if something that dramatic would happen. And I obviously will be impacted as well in a negative way, right? I'll be probably making a lot of money, but everything around me would be collapsing, which would be bad. And obviously, I think we're going to be getting a potential bounce around the 4,200 at the 4,000 area in the S&P 500. So again, I think we are going to get oversold at one point, and once we do, I'm going to let you guys know when we're going to get long, and hopefully we can play that bounce. And if it fails, then we're going to get out, and we're going to get back into shorts, and we'll follow the market down, right? But if we get a nice little bounce here and we go to new highs, then we'll just let the market ride up. We'll just ride up with the market, and we'll go with the flow. But at the moment, it's not looking that great. But if you guys want more S&P 500 analysis, I'll just refer you to my link in the description, which is Hedgeline Trading, and that's where I'm going to do all my market site for S&P 500 analysis. And you guys can actually watch the S&P 500 live stream with Lux Algo 24/7. It's also streaming on my other YouTube channel. All right, thanks for listening, guys. Have a wonderful day, and hopefully we get some nice price action in Bitcoin tomorrow. All right, peace.